Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Pokemon Black 2 Rotten Egglock Pokeath'locke Season 5. Today, we are picking up more or less where we left off last time. Having made our way from Lentimus Town, we did the strange, spooky something house. And then we went through Reversal Mountain and ended up here in Undella Town. Now, starting doing things a little bit differently this episode because I have 4 eggs for us to hatch. And generally speaking, we'd pick up catches throughout the course of an episode, and we'd hatch them towards the end or somewhere in the middle or whichever. But as I was cleaning up some routes and stuff around this town, because there's really nothing interesting happening here, I went down to Route 14. I did anyway. There was a bunch of areas around here. I went ahead and I caught those Pokemon. I was like, you know what? It's gonna waste too much time for us to go through and rolling all the dice and everything. So you guys basically know how that works. And so I think you guys can trust. I rolled dice. I picked Pokemon. We've got Pokemon from Klungar, Talon, Codeman, and Addy today. To start out with, at least, we should get a couple of other catches potentially throughout the course of the episode. And then we may have some more catches at the end. But we're gonna start off real quick and get these guys hatched. So this first one should be Stachel from Klungar. And again, I'll go back at some point and I'll double check if any of these guys should be shiny or anything like that. But Stachel is a Ferroseed. So we've got Stachel the Ferroseed from Klungar. Would you like to give it a new hatch nickname? Yes. All right, so we've got Stachel the Ferroseed. The next one that we should have on our list is Rage from Talon. So let's see what Talon gave us here. But yeah, so again, I'll double check shinies and everything like that. So if you guys are seeing Pokemon hatching and they're not shiny, I will double check that at once the time has come. But Talon gave us a Basculin. I know somebody really wanted me to have to use Basculin at some point during this. That may have been Talon. So let's go ahead, because I think the starter they gave us was a Basculin. But again, it's been like a year since we started collecting eggs and stuff. So who knows? Next one on the list should be 2OP from Codeman, which we'll have to, once we see what this thing is, we'll see what kind of name we want to give it. But yeah, 2OP from Codeman. And what's it gonna be? Another combi. Okay. Alright. So instead of 2OP, I named this thing 2OB. I get it, because it's a B. Alright. A couple of male combis now. So thank you so much, Codeman, for 2OB. And then this last one is Juicy from Addy. So Juicy from Addy. What's it gonna be? Not what I expected. A Durant. I was thinking, is that gonna be a Panpour? What is that gonna be? Would you like to give the name Newly Hatched Durant? Yes. Alrighty, so we have got all our new Pokemon hatched. Let's take a quick look at what people have kind of provided here. So we've got Stachel from Klungar. He usually gives pretty good movesets. So we got, Seed Bomb, Iron Head, Leech Seed, and Stealth Rock. Leftovers, Iron Barbs, what was speed lowering, defense raising. Alright, so very cool. We've got Rage, the Basculin from Talon. Tackle, Water Gun, Rage, Revenge. So not 2OP. Looking good. Sweet Scent and Gust on 2OB. Came in a Master Ball though, so that's kind of nice. And holding a sharp beak. Thank you, Codeman. And then from Addy, we've got Juicy. Truant, Pokemon attack on consecutive turns. That sucks. That's funny that they gave the ant Truant. But alright, and Baton Pass, Endure, Screech, and Vice Grip. So Addy went more I'll give Torta garbage. But thank you to everybody who went ahead and provided those Pokemon. I'm going to quick level these guys up, and then we will finally get started with today's episode. Alrighty, everybody is up to the levels that they needed to be for the Pokemon that we caught. And we're going to pop them all back in the box now. And get our team back out because we have got some progress to make. So let's Amantia's PC or whatever. Move Pokemon. Alright, so looking good on that front. Here we go. Let's grab our normal teammates back. And then we will move on. I think we've got a rival battle today, potentially some plot happening. So all kinds of exciting stuff, plus potentially more catches. So we may get to see more of your guys' rotten eggs hatched before the end of the episode, which will be fun. All right, I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff. We've almost got a full box of your guys' egg Pokemon, and then we're gonna need somewhere to put the Pokemon we're catching and all kinds of stuff. So, moving on then. Let's get it going. So I believe now I did all the catching and stuff I did was kind of south, east, and west of Undella Town here, because I believe as we head to this, here we go. Yep, Hugh. Hugh should pop up, and we should have a rival battle going. So let's get that going. I guess I don't remember what his team looks like at all. But I guess we'll find out together. He's only got 3 Pokemon, so that should be fine. We should be able to get through it at least. One Pheasant, which sounds like a job for Schnoz. Marvel's up front. Do you think we'll switch into Schnoz, though? Because Marvel doesn't have an ice move or anything yet. There's Schnoz. So we get Schnoz out here, throw some Power Gems up, and should be good to go. We're a couple levels higher than this one Pheasant, at least. Throwing up the taunt. We're not really planning on doing any taunt-related activities, so that should be fine. Quick Power Gem. Yeah, Schnoz takes 3 HP off of that. Beautiful. And this probably won't kill, but... Ooh, it does! Super effective. Wasn't even a crit. Attaboy Schnoz. Alrighty. So Schnoz getting experience, Mo getting experience. What does he got? About to send in Samurott. We switch your Pokemon. Yep, we'll switch for Shamrot. We'll bring in Tarful. Tarful's our new grass type, so probably gonna have to deal with that. Fortunately, we don't have an electric type on the team at present. Kalik and Strawberry are in the box just because we had so many other rotten Pokemon we wanted to use. Alright, so I guess Seed Bomb. We'll see how that goes for us. This is Tarful's real first kind of... he's done some battles, but nothing quite on the level of Rival or Evil Team or Gym or anything like that. So this is a good trial for him, taking care of a Samurott. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, I think Hugh's got one more Pokemon. Not sure what it'll be, but I think we'll find out here shortly. He's about to use Simisage. All right, he's got his own Simisage. Yeah, we'll switch Pokemon, and we'll let Habanero do it. Because why not? All right. So one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, well, actually, so first, thank you guys so much for answering the last episode's comment question, because it seems like we were all kind of on the same page, which was kind of interesting. I kind of looked at the list during that episode and was like, you know what, there's really not any ghost types that I hate. I mean, obviously, like, legendaries, Hoopa and Blastoise or whatever, but I don't really count those as, like, actual Pokemon. And it seems like a lot of you guys in the comments as well were like, yeah, there's really not any ghost types. Look at the list. There's none that I dislike, which is kind of interesting that we all kind of fall in that same loop, at least being neutral on most ghost types. So that was kind of cool. Great. If we're this strong, Team Plasma will run screaming when they see us. I won't let them get away, though. Her Purloin. I'll get it back for sure. So, Tord, keep helping me out. Also, continue to work hard on the Pokedex. You're the one who was officially asked to complete it, after all. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess we're kind of filling in. Well, we're not filling in the local Pokedex very much, probably, but we're catching a lot of interesting, or hatching a lot of interesting Pokemon at least. So, in fact, we're probably doing twice as good on the Pokedex in this as we would normally be doing, because for every Pokemon we catch, we're also hatching one. So, doing pretty good, I would imagine. All right, so healed up after the rival battle. Let's head out. But yeah, so interesting that none of us really had any hate for the ghost types. They're all pretty much at least neutral, or we like them. So there we go. Awesome. Good to see Route 13. Okay, so we should have a new catch here, which we will. This episode's probably gonna end up in Opalid City or something like that. Whatever the next town is, I'll be planning on ending there, and so at that point, then we will hatch whatever Pokemon we catch between now and then. We won't be doubling back and doing any hatching. Let's let Marvel handle this Absol here. You guys just did a great job of answering last episode's comment question of the day. We have an even more important question of the day today. I talked about a little bit last episode or the episode before on kind of my thoughts for next season. I gotta put in a track on this thing. I really don't want to. I don't want to get wrecked trying to catch this thing. My thoughts on the next season. And I realized as we've got our 6th gym badge already, which means we only have 2 more gym badges available coming up, and the next one's probably gonna be next episode. So I need to get today's comment question answered. Does this not work for some reason? It's just avoiding the attack. Ooh, okay. Absol probably has like super high critical hit chance, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and... Well, hold on. It's just using slash, right? Let's switch into Schnoz. Schnoz can take that. Anyway, so today's comment question of the day, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way because I want you guys to have time to think about it before you go ahead and... all right. That'll work. Let's go ahead and Thunder Wave. Man, Absol's just kind of being a little tricksy here, huh? Alright, let's forget it. Let's just throw a ball at it. I'm not that worried about it. So, today's comment question of the day is going to be in relation to next season. So, I kind of talked about, okay, I finally decided on the variant I want to do and all that, and so now it's time that there we go, beautiful. We caught the Absol, there we go. So we've got at least 1 egg at the end of the episode. But now it's time to actually give you some details on what that is going to be, because I'm going to need you guys to make some decisions. Words. So, next season, when we run through Pokemon Y is my current plan. Next season, we are going to be playing, or doing an Avatar lock. Or Avatar: The Last Airbender Challenge, or Avatar Mode, or whichever. It's not probably a very common Nuzlocke variant that you guys have potentially ever seen, but it's one that our very own Scadroll had recommended. So, Scad recommended it. I'd kind of let you guys know that I was kind of having difficulty coming up, or at least my patrons I'd let know I was kind of having difficulty coming up with what to do with next season. I'd kind of decided, you know what, we're just going to do another Wedlock or whatever, because I could not come up with another. I was looking at all the lists, everything that suggests, like, you know, I can't really come up with something that I think is really going to work for next season with doing a new variant, at least. And so then Scad kind of stumbled upon this, and my wife and I had recently been on an Avatar kick. We'd been on an Avatar kick rewatching through Last Airbender and Korra and all of that. And so when Scad suggested this, like, okay, that sounds perfect. And basically what it boils down to, it's kind of like a mono type run, except for that you have more potential types available to you. So it basically just restricts the type of Pokemon that you can catch. Basically what I need your guys' help with is picking a nation that we're going to be involved in. So if you guys are not familiar with Avatar: The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra, basically that world is built up among 4 different nations. So you have the Fire Nation, the Earth Kingdom, the Water Tribes, and the Air Nomads. And each of those in that world, they each have like some magical power to control one of the elements and all of that kind of stuff. And so, basically, the way this is set up is they break down all of the Pokemon types into each of those 4 nations, and then you have to pick one of those 4 nations to be a member of, and then you can only use the Pokemon that are assigned to that type. Hopefully that all makes sense. So, basically, if we were going to be a Fire Nation member, we could only use Fire types, or Electric types, or Dark types, or Dragon types. Marvelous, taking a beating. Finish off this crafty place. If we wanted to be a member of the Water Tribe, we could only use Water types, or Ice types, or Grass types, or Poison types. If we were going to be a member of the Earth Kingdom, we'd only be able to use Ground types, and Rock types, and Steel types, and Fighting types. And if you're going to be an Air Nomad, we can only use Flying types, Psychic types, Ghost types, and Fairy types. Normal types are usable by all of the nations, unless... at least the thing that Scad had sent me, it had the caveat of you can use any normal type unless it has a typing that is connected to one of the other nations. So, like in Pokemon Y, we couldn't use Diggersby or so if we weren't a member of the Earth Kingdom, we couldn't use Diggersby because it's normal, but it's also ground type, right? We couldn't use any flyer basically if we weren't a member of the Air Nation, because it wouldn't be, it would be normal, but it'd also be flying type. And if we're not an air nomad, then we can't have a flying type sort of thing. So those are restricted, but bug types are available to all, just because they probably couldn't figure out anywhere else to put bug types. And so that's basically what we need to decide today. So I'm going to have it up on the screen here, and you guys can help me kind of decide which nation you would like to see me be a part of. Now, obviously, this is going to not only restrict which starter we can pick, and we may potentially do a vote on starter later, but basically, once we decide what the nation's going to be, it's basically going to decide the starter. There's like one instance, so like basically if you guys choose Water Tribe, we technically could choose either Froakie or Chespin sort of thing. But if we do Water Tribe, will just choose the Water starter, because technically Water and Grass are both types that are usable by the Water Tribe. Yeah, but basically any of the 4 nations can use one of the X and Y starters. So like if you guys choose you want me to be an air nomad, then Fennekin's final evolution is a psychic type, so I can use Fennekin. If you guys choose you want me to be Water Tribe, obviously Froakie and Chespin are either Water or Grass. Fire Nation, obviously we would be able to use Fennekin. I guess technically for Fire Tribe we could or Fire Nation, we could potentially use Greninja as well, because it's got the dark typing there. And then for the Earth Kingdom, Chespin's final evolution is part fighting type. So basically, we do have basically any of the starters will be usable. But that's also going to restrict what our transfers can be. That's why I want to talk to you guys about this today, which is a little earlier than we normally start talking about the next season, because we do potentially have like 2 more votes coming up. Because usually we'll talk about, we'll have you vote on both starter and transfer. Now, I'll have to decide, once I kind of see how this vote shakes out. If you guys choose Earth Kingdom or whatever, well, then we don't really need to vote on the starter. But that is going to restrict what transfers they can be. So what I really want to do is give you guys several weeks. I want to determine what nation you guys would like to see, so that by the time I record the finale of this series, which is usually when we do the transfer vote, because we know everybody who's survived at that point. So by the time of the finale, I want to be able to, know exactly what nation we're going to be, and be able to adjust the transfer pool accordingly. Because if we choose, let's say Fire Nation, then, that's going to restrict our transfers to Pokemon that either are, or their evolutions are Fire, Electric, Dark, or Dragon, or I guess bug types can be in there too. I don't know if we've got any bug types in the transfer pool at the moment or not, but this is not a great route for Marvel to be up front. Marvel has just kind of been going because a lot of water types and stuff. Let's switch Tarfalum. But yeah, so again, having this up on the screen, basically what I want you guys to do in the comments down below is just let me know which nation you guys would like me to be. Do you want me to be an Air Nomad? Do you want me to be a member of the Water Tribe? Do you want me to be a Fire Nation member? Or do you want me to be a member of the Earth Kingdom? And then those types there will be the ones that we have to work with in Pokemon Y. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. I'm really excited because it's kind of, I was kind of thinking in Pokemon Sun and Moon, in Season 7, I guess, to do a Monotype run. I was kind of thinking that would be fun. Sorry, nope, we'll stay in. But this kind of eases us into that. So it kind of restricts us a little bit more than we are currently, where instead of, we're not pure monotype, but we've only got a limited number of types we can use. So this one will kind of ease us into that monotype run that I think I probably am going to be doing in Season 7. So yeah, thank you guys in advance for giving that feedback. I'm pretty excited about that run. I've already got some artwork and stuff put together for it. So yeah, pretty excited for that. But we do still have a Rotten Nuzlocke to go forward. So make sure you guys get your votes. Ooh, do not have anybody you can cut. Alright, that's fine. There is apparently a legendary on this route. I don't know if we can access that any other way, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so once again, Just let me know in the comments. Today's comment question is, which nation from the Avatar series would you guys like me to be a part of in the next season? Air Nomads, Water Tribe, Fire Nation, or Earth Kingdom? Yeah, that'll be perfect. That'll give me we'll have plenty of time then to be able to figure out what that'll mean for starters and transfer pool. I think probably if we end up choosing a nation that has the potential for 2 of the X and Y starters to be used, then I might open that up for voting at some point as well. But it will just for now we got to figure this out, and then that'll kind of inform what the rest of the votes coming up this season will end up being. But I figured I'd talk about that today. 1, so you guys have plenty of time to make your decisions, and 2, because I wanted to make sure that I did it on a week where I wouldn't normally have like another kind of comment question. Like, I was thinking, okay, well, we could do it with the 7th gym or something, which is probably next episode. But with the 7th gym, we'll be talking about, okay, what's your least favorite whatever type, dragon type, or whatever the 7th gym's type is. So I was like, well, I don't really specifically have anything laid out for this episode, so we'll go ahead and talk about it now. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below. Alrighty, so we've got we're trying to make our way through Route 13, I believe it was here. We've got a triple battle, so this is fun. Probably a good time to start paying attention to what's happening again. Alright, so let's see here. I really can't surf, unfortunately, because surf is going to hit Schnoz, and I really don't want to do that. Let's go for the Dragon Breath on the Vibrava. I don't think Vibrava is Dragon type yet, but that'll be alright. Let's throw the Power Gem up at the... Ooh, let's do that at the Larvesta. Because that's going to be much better on Larvesta than it will be on somebody else. And then we'll have Typhlosion Dig on the Flareon. Alright, Habanera gets underground. Let's see, Marvel throws out the Dragon Breath. Ooh, oh, this is super... Okay, so Vibrava does pick up the Dragon typing already. Good to know. Alright, we got lucky on that one. Alright, and then Schnoz should throw up the Power Gem here. Flame Charge. Oh, it used Flame Charge on Flareon to boost Flareon's attack power. Interesting. Alright, this should be 4 times effective against the Larvesta. So I was going to say, Larvesta's line has pretty annoying defense, but 4 times effective Power Gem should be enough to do it. Alright, Habanero getting experience, everybody getting experience. Alright, Marvel, we're going to go ahead and throw up the Dragon Breath. We're going to throw up the Power Gem, and then Habanero should dig. And that will probably be the end of Flareon, I would have to guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not even going to get a chance to attack. The Flame Charge, boosting its power, does nothing for it. Fantastic. All right. Looking good. Triple battles always fun. I like double and triple battles. Rotation battles are kind of pointless because it's not really... I mean, I guess there's some moves that'll hit the entire field, but for the most part, it's just like... It's just another battle, but everybody's visible. But double and triple battles, you can actually have some more strategy there, which I kind of like. All right, let's throw up a Repel here. We've already caught our Pokemon on this route. I don't really want to mess with having to deal with that again. All right, I do think we might be able to swing over here and pick up this legendary, which I'm going to count as a different Pokemon because it's kind of like its own encounter, unless it flees like Suicune or something here. Cobra! Just reminding me that it's there. No, I saw the Pokemon. All right, so this thing is, I think it's a Steel Fighting type, which I guess means Marvel might be a decent Pokemon to have out. I don't want to kill it. I do want to catch it because it's just the way we've been doing eggs. This thing's kind of its own standalone event encounter thing. I'm going to count this as a different encounter. I forget what this thing is. Virizion? No, Virizion is the grass one. Cobalion! Alright. What was the other one I was thinking of? The little water fighting one. I caught one on Pixelmon a little while ago. Ooh, this thing's level 45. Alright, let's throw up the Surf. I don't really want to mess around too much. It's a legendary, it's level 45. It's not resisted, but, alright. Looks good. So Sort of confused right up. Ooh, Sacred Sword. Hang on there, Marvel. Alright, Marvel's got good bulk. Confuse rate is up. Beauty. Alright, it might hit itself starting at this point, so I don't want to hit it again. Let's throw an Ultra Ball here and see what we can do. We could always use that Master Ball, too. I think we're going to be coming up on a handful of these random Musketeer trio guys. That did not do very good at all. Holy cow. Hit yourself. Not me. Not me. Don't hit me. Never me. Alright. That Ultra Ball was just a complete waste. I can't attract it, unfortunately. It's going to hit itself. No, it's going to hit me. Alright. Flinched. Oh, no. Alright, we're going to heal Marvel. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Let's go ahead and heal. Don't want to get hit with a crit or something here. Would not like losing my starter here. Although that, that Basculin was almost tempting. I'm not going to be, like, I know I've rotated some Pokemon off the team. I'm not going to be rotating my transfer off the team at all. But, the Basculin, I didn't look at its stats, I guess. But, it was learning some nice, if it's a physical attacker, it had a pretty good level up moveset. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Ooh, that was a crit? Ooh, if that was a crit, I probably could get another one off even. Let's see what a Ultra Ball will do here for us. Yeah, so we do have a. I mean, I don't want to say decent because some of these Pokemon you guys give me are the definition of a rotten egg. But ooh. Oh, that was mean. Oh, it was in. All right. Let's try one more, see how that goes. If this guy's gonna be too difficult, we will just throw the Master Ball at it because I don't know that we've got much. Ooh, wow, he was really doing good that first time. But we'll do how many? Yeah, this will take us to 10. This might be our last Ultra Ball, and then we'll just throw the Master Ball because I don't really know like what else is coming up that we're really gonna like need it. So I think we'll probably go ahead and just do it. Move us along at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? Honestly, I don't know in this game. Like, the regions, dragons and stuff should be out of play. Although, there's all that... The box legendaries are like the fused Kyrems and stuff. Am I going to have to catch those at some point? We'll use another Ultra Ball here. I'd switch in... I was just going to say I could switch into Schnoz and use Thunder Wave or something, but this thing's throwing up Sacred Swords. That would be the end of Schnoz in a minute. Ooh, okay. Alright, yeah, we're going to Master Ball it. We'll worry about the consequences of that later. Probably dumb, but whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Boom, baby. Cobalion was caught. And it's just egg fodder, because who cares? Iron Will Pokemon. Give it a nickname? Nope. Alright. Moving on. And it looks like we made our way to Luncasa Town. And we're getting attacked by the Professor Ladies. Hi there, Tort! Hee-hee! I used Fly, so it looks like I beat you here. Thanks for your help in Reversal Mountain. If you go straight past Lucasa Town, you'll reach a blessed city. Before you go, there's something I want you to hear. What is it? Professor Juniper, you'll soon enough. Hurry now. Oh, no. Why? I don't want to. Professor, no. What's happening here? You must be the ones who want to hear the old tale about Lucasa Town. Nope. Don't mind the speed up. I don't care what is happening. We couldn't possibly care any less about... Oh, you want me to stop you in the middle of your Pokemon journey and hear about some stupid legend that nobody cares about and read 20,000 boxes of dialogue and all... Yeah, this is really where this series started going off the rails, Gen 5. And this almost seems a little worse than than the other ones. A lot of the originals were. Holy cow, Professor! This is not something that anybody cares about. Okay, wow. We've got 2 Pokemon that we want to hatch, so let's do that very quickly. Alright, so this Absol. We'll swap out Marvel and Cobalion. We will swap out Schnoz. And so we did Klungar, we did Talon, we did Codeman, we did Addy, which brings us back to Pocket. So I have to get my dice out because I was not prepared. Hold on 1 second here. Alright, now, Pocket gave us 23, which means I'm going to roll the D20 and the D4. Where's the D4? Alright, and... see, we've got 11 and 2, so 13. So it looks like right next to Boldore there will be the one we're using. Hilton. Alright, so Absol for Hilton, and then Thunder gave us 10. This is a D10, so we'll just go ahead and do that. 7. 7 is not taken yet. And we have Spinda. Alright. There we go. So we have Hilton and Spinda. Is it an actual Spinda? Was Thunder the one whose were never right? Or who the names are always showing? I think it was. I think it was Thunder. Alright, Hilton Paris, I'm guessing? Yes. Paris Hilton. Alright. Paris hatched from the egg. Would you like to give a nickname to newly hatched Paris? Yeah. I find it shocking and a little dismaying that Paris Hilton is still in the cultural zeitgeist enough that that reference is still being made. Thank you so much, Pocket, for Paris Hilton. And now we've got Spinda from Thunder, and it is a Spinda indeed. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to name the little Spinda? Alright, so I googled famous pandas, because I think Spinda is supposed to be based slightly off of pandas. And we're going to name this little dude Bao. Alright, there's a panda named Bao Bao, and I know that's also the name of, like, some dumplings or something like that, so, or some bread, or, I don't know, Bao is, I've had Bao before, I think it's good. Anyway, that's what we're gonna name, little Spinda here. So thank you guys so much, Thunder, and Pocket, and Klungar, and Talon, and Codeman, and Addy. We hatched 6 eggs today, that's crazy. So, we're gonna go ahead and pop these guys in. I will worry about the rare candies later. Honestly, at these higher levels, it is a super pain in the butt to go through and do the rare candies for everybody. And I just frankly don't want to do it right now. So I will make sure that I go back and take care of that at a later date. All right, so let's head on out. I do think to end today that I want to. I think there is a plot battle. Now hold on. Do we need to heal? Turfle took a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and heal real quick, just to be safe, because I do think we have a plot battle with one of the sages coming up here to end out the episode. So we will take care of that right now, and we'll nothing like a little bit of healing. I think this might even be a double battle with Hugh, which is nice. Double battles with a partner are nice because oh, hey, it's you. What's up? Have you seen Team Plasma anywhere around here? I heard a rumor to that effect. Oh, he's like, have you seen Team Plasma? Team Plasma's just like, oh, for crying out loud, this is troublesome indeed. My curious trainers. Dude, we were just kind of hanging out. You walked up on us. The reason I'm still part of Team Plasma is this. I want to know how the world will change. Listen, Pokemon are nature. Pokeballs are civilization. Humans who are used to civilization don't relinquish it easily. Of course, both nature and civilization are important. But what will happen to a world taken over by Team Plasma? People will be forced to throw out Pokeballs, a product of civilization. I want to know what that looks like, and I want to enjoy it. Shut your mouth. All I want is to get back a stolen Pokemon. Tort, give me a hand. You ready? Yeah, let's do it. So now they just don't like Pokeballs? Like, they don't have any problem with, like, trainers having Pokemon, but just the fact that they use Pokeballs in general, as he has, like, Pokeballs hanging off his belt by the handful there. Team Plasma. Alright. Cryogonal and Golbat. Let's see. Yeah, 2 water types, probably not the most useful here. I'm gonna go ahead and Surf, though. I was thinking I could potentially switch in Habanera, but if Samurai's gonna be using Surf or something that might be hitting Habanera, I really don't want to risk that. I don't know what he's doing. Not very effective on Samurai. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be the best, and the light screen just went up, so obviously that's gonna weaken it anyway. What is Samurai doing? Did he just lick Cryogonal? No, clearly did something useful. I didn't see what that move was, but I will take it. Alright, looking good. Marvel healed a little bit. Ooh, grew to level 44. Not bad, not bad. Marvel's been getting some good usage this episode. Don't get to see much of our beautiful starter, so that works out. Alright, Zinzalin sent out Sneasel. Still have Golbat we have to worry about. Surf, yeah, it's not really the best, but I don't want to switch in anybody else either. Golbat's not dead yet. Samurai, well, I guess Samurai finished off the Cryogonal, so I can't really be all that mad. Looks like he's probably going to finish off the Sneasel, too. Yep, beautiful. Alright, so Zinzalin's Pokemon are gone, which actually means we probably could get a switch going here. Let's do that. Just this chipping away. Let's bring in Schnoz. Boom, boom, bow, 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 bow. Alright, Schnoz is out. Aquajet! Alright, Golbat is down. I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong, that's great. I was kind of bringing in Schnoz to do that. Garborder, don't really have a ground type, which is slightly problematic sometimes. Let's see what Bulldoze does. Sets up the Toxic. I guess, well, I don't have to worry about that. Schnoz cannot be Toxic, because Corrosion does not exist yet. Let's go ahead and... I don't really care how it affects Samurai, if I'm being real honest with you. Garbordy. Oof. Wow. That sucks. Weak armor. Garborder's defense fell. But his speed rose. That's an interesting, interesting ability. Alright, let's just try Power Gem. I mean, we'll go for Stab, if nothing else. Since that did not seem to do very good for us. Weak armor, yes. All that stuff raises. Clear Smog. I don't think that... Yeah, that removes stat stuff. That doesn't remove poison or anything like that. There we go. That looks good. Schnoz finishes off the Garborder. And looks like we defeated the plot. Hype. What pressure I felt from you just now. What was that? Bro, I don't know. What's with these two? I'm battling alongside Zinzalin. This shouldn't be happening. These trainers remind me of that one from 2 years ago. More important, we must continue our search. Like my scientist said, it might be in a blizzard city. We'll play with you again later. Get back here! Alright, Hugh has taken off and raced towards Team Plasma. We're going to be heading towards that city as well. So I think there's a gym battle in there. So we'll be taking care of a gym battle next time. Maybe some more plot. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. We got a rival battle in. We battled with our rival against some evil team members. And we caught and hatched a ton of Pokemon. Including wasting our Ultra Ball or our Master Ball on a completely pointless catch. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to answer today's comment question. Let me know which nation for the Avatar Lock you would like me to be a part of, whether the Air Nomads, the Water Tribe, the Fire Nation, or the Earth Kingdom. I greatly appreciate your guys' input on that. That will allow me to make some decisions much easier for next season. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.